dragged that game out a little bit longer, and they could have been in a better position.
Yeah, it sucks to say it, but man, I mean, so close to victory there for Alliance, it felt like. I mean, if the shoe was on the other foot, if Secret made a couple of mistakes, it did feel like Alliance were playing at a level where they would have taken advantage of that, which is unlike many other teams we've seen come up against Secret. Virtus Pro Prodigy is the only one we've seen make them sweat in this way with their game one victory against them. But yeah, I mean, I still think there's a lot of potential in Alliance, but my goodness, Secret looked good.
Definitely.
And we're going to open things up with a Vengeful Spirit.
So this time around, IO and Magnus getting banned out for Secret. Man, Puppy has done a beautiful job at like spamming Magnus and IO in pubs and just making people afraid of this hero. Like, this is the best thing you can do as a professional player, is make your opponent have to respect ban something from you like every game. Because by doing so, Secret literally have the entire pool now available to them that they can open with. And Puppy still picks himself something useful, vengeful. Even if this hero doesn't have the most amazing laning stage, provides a lot of auras. And are we going to see a Drow?
Yeah,
oh, we are. Okay, Secret, they're going mainstream. Picking up something the other teams have been doing as well with the Venge and the Drow. We've seen how Drow's multi-shot has been able to shred through Wind Ranger in lanes.
Yep, and then Alliance respond with the Bloodseeker as their choice of action here. So, this off-lane hero, popularized initially by Secret, as we said, does feel like people have started to figure it out, but Alliance, they decide that they want to go for it anyway, and it is pretty strong with the wind, as we've seen before.
Yeah, it's quite annoying. You got the Shackle Shot that can set up for your Blood Right. Then you also got the pokes from the Wind Ranger, which is really good too as a support. But when Secret ran this Wind Ranger Bloodseeker combo, they actually had Wind Ranger played position 2. But that's because it was just a really good game for Wind Ranger position 2. I mean, YapzOr is always prepared to pick up all this trash heroes in the game if something gets too hard countered. Yesterday, he played Dragon Knight 2 games in a row as a support, which was insane.
Yeah. No, they're adaptable, that's for sure. They're really adaptable.
Yeah. So a lot of people say like YapzOr is a very greedy position 4 player, but to be fair, he's like eating the shit, like he plays these heroes that nobody wants in his team or gets too hard countered, and the way that they make up for it is to just give him some space. They give him a lot of space, so he's still useful through like some items or something of that sorts, and that's how they're able to enable something like a Dragon Knight support, because they actually do give him the space when it's available. He'll get some items and still be useful, even if the DK got countered and they couldn't put it as a core anymore.
And that's partly down to Zai as well. He's happy to fall on his sword and, be back one item maybe on the enemy, because he knows that he's just that good of a player that he can play at a level where it doesn't matter if he's an item or 2 behind. He's still going to have a huge amount of game impact. He always seems to know exactly where his limits lie, regardless on the hero, the position, the amount of net worth he has, and that really does enable YapzOr. It's beautiful watching Zai and YapzOr play together. Definitely one of my favorite 3 and 4 combinations.
Definitely. Zai is just that kind of player that can fit in literally every team in the world. I don't think there's any team, if Zai was like, hey, can I join? They're going to deny him one bit.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely one of the best off-laners right now, that's for sure. But you look at any role in Team Secret and you can always be like, they've got the best. Like they've got one of the best carries, they've got one of the best mids, they've got one of the best supports, that's for sure. So every single lane, I mean, that's why they look so scary. And Alliance, unfortunately, unable to match that last game. But see, that's what they're banning out this time around. So we have the Tiny and the Beastmaster banned out by Alliance. Meanwhile, Secret, they get rid of the Spectre and the Zeus. Interesting.
Yeah, that Beastmaster, the extra auras is just too much for any lineup to handle. If you have this Venge and Beast on the same team, then as long as the net worth is 0, you're actually winning, because all these auras are like kind of stacking net worth on all the heroes in your lineup.
Yeah, and I like the Spectre and the Zeus ban from Secret. And they don't want that backline catch available from the Spectre to get straight on top of the Drow, and the Zeus as well with the Nimbus, and just a huge amount of long-range damage for the Drow as well. They want to protect this hero, that's for sure. So that's exactly what they're going to do.
The last time they played something like this, they had, I believe, Shadow Fiend in their lineup, if I recall correctly. And it was insane, because with the Venge Drow Ranger, it's like all these range heroes are getting 60 agility in the mid game, and that's giving them the like 10 armor, so they're becoming insanely tanky as well. And then they'll pick like an offlaner who will buy this Guardian Greaves or something to make that tankiness even more. So Solar Crest, these kind of items. It's really going to be a tough mountain to climb for Alliance in this game, I think. They're going to have to constantly play aggressive and keep killing Secret and try to, keep them down. Don't let them get back up again.
Yep, I think so. And Secret are doing a great job on banning all these heroes which can get on top of the Drow. So, are there any other ideas you have for Alliance as answers to this Drow Ranger? Because it looks like they've covered their bases pretty well so far.
I like the Bloodseeker. I like the Grimstroke, sorry. The Inkswell was really nice. It plays well with the Bloodseeker, and there you have it. The Shadow Fiend gets banned out. Yeah, it's what Secret ran last time, and Alliance are already thinking, hey, this hero's probably pretty good with their comp right now, even though it's not a very popular hero.
Yeah.
So yeah, Grimstroke, lane shoving, really good. The Inkswell, I think he played great last game too. Soulbinds were all on point, so maybe we can see that once again.
Yeah, maybe. But what about in the carry position in the versus Drow matchup? Because you can't afford to go for something like the Lifestealer this time around because the Drow's just going to kite you to the end of the earth.
Yeah, and the Spectre and the PO is getting banned out too, and you got the last pick on Alliance. Maybe you want to hold the last pick for Alliance and just like try to see the whole lineup and go from there. Because if you pick the carry early, then you're going to get countered by Zai in this draft. So it doesn't matter how good your hero is against Drow Ranger. If Zai is countering you in the lane, you're not going to have a game already.
Yeah, he's going to hunt you down.
So exactly. And I think Alliance are in a little bit of a pickle right now in terms of what heroes to draft, because if they don't draft the carry, then a lot of the carries are going to get banned out. If you draft the carry, you're going to get countered by Zai. And this is one of the benefits of picking this Venge and Drow Ranger early.
Yeah, it's really hard to come up with an answer for, but I'm going to start things off with the Crystal Maiden as F5 position. Not what we were expecting.
Solid.
But still a solid pick, I think, yeah.
It's very similar, though, to the Grimstroke, right? You got the slow, you got a stun, something still fast-paced, can shove out lanes. Extremely similar heroes. I think with the mana regen, you can play a little bit more faster as a team on Alliance, and that's exactly what they need. They cannot play the slow game into this Drow and the Vengeful Spirit.
Oh,
Earthshaker.
Wow, that's a hero we have not seen a lot of here, but very exciting to see it come out for Team Secret.
Interesting. Most likely Yapzor, but if there was like a pie here in terms of who's going to play what, I want to say 60% Yapzor, 35% Zai, and like 15% chance that Nisha might actually end up playing an Earthshaker middle. I'm just throwing it out there. It's definitely possible with Puppy drafting, and the way that Nisha likes to play his heroes is a possibility.
The Galaxy Brain play is always an option for Team Secret. They are willing to go crazy with it. It's the fear of playing against them. So Alliance do actually go for the Sven in the end, a hero which hasn't had a huge amount of popularity in this event yet. But, with that Ags, it does give you some kind of catch onto the Drow. Does run the risk of getting kited before then, though.
Indeed. Sven, though, is a very solid carry. I don't know if Sven is the carry that they would have they needed in this draft, because Sven's a lot slower, right? He needs to farm up quite a lot. He needs to get that Aghanims. That being said, you can just get on top of Drow with that Ags and just, pressure her up. There is a save on the Vengeful Spirit. Earthshaker's not going to be able to do a whole lot in stopping Sven from farming, though.
Is there a concern about the Sven's armor? Because, he's got Warcry, but with the silence from the Drow and the fact that he has to go for the Ags, basically, to get the catch onto Drow. Oh, you think Batrider's coming for Secret?
Yeah, sorry, I kind of like tuned you out for a second because I just realized like, oh my god, this is like a Batrider. Like, is it possible Secret's gonna go for it right here?
But
they picked their supports already, right?
There it is.
Boom.
There it is.
Alliance, man, I think they might have dug themselves in a hole here with this Sven pick. I really feel like they should have kept the last pick for their carry in this kind of game, so they can at least guarantee a really good lane for their carry against Zai. Oh, well.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, so back to your earlier point. What was that again?
Is there a concern about the Sven's low armor against the Drow if he doesn't get Warcry off with a silence and then having to build the Ags so he can't really prioritize like an AC early on or anything like that?
No, he has to go for the Ags. There's just no way that you can play this hero without the Aghanims. I think...
Especially in this game.
90+ % of the games where Sven wins, he has an Ags in his inventory. So
yeah,
you need that. You're going to get kited. That's inevitable. You just have to like try and burst your opponent down before you get kited,
right,
or something.
Tall order. Tall order indeed. Well, we're into the last round of bans here, and it looks like Alliance needs something, just that mid laner who can really create some tempo for them and not get absolutely wrecked by this Batrider if he ends up in their lane. So they've banned out the Pugner and the Viper, the green heroes, on the side of Team Secret. Meanwhile, Alliance, they get rid of the DK, and one more ban coming out for them before the final picks here. I think Secret, though, they're in a pretty good position in this draft so far. Would you agree?
Oh, definitely. If you get Batrider free lanes like this, you're up against like a Sven, probably one of the best heroes for Batrider to lane into. Crystal Maiden also extremely slow. You got a Shaker who can block people off. Just because of this one lane, I think Secret are very, very favored at the moment.
Is it time for something crazy?
It might be. I think Alliance, they have potential to make this Wind Ranger a mid laner, put the Crystal Maiden like as a 4 or something, and get an Oracle. I think they got to do something like that. They need to fix this Batrider issue right now on this last pick.
And not only that, but they've got another pick coming on Team Secret there, so they're going to be able to raise another fire. And, Alliance have only got one fire extinguisher left in their picks, so the pressure could really be on right now.
I like Kunkka here for Secret. You kind of stop Alliance from picking or putting the Wind Ranger middle in some ways. Like, you just have to pick something that can deal with Wind Ranger mid, essentially. Because that's pretty much the only, curveball Alliance can throw out right now. And they go with the Monkey mid.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, very interesting. So this Monkey pick could possibly mean the Batrider has potential to go middle as well. And they can put like Monkey as a 3, or put in the safe lane, go aggro with Drow Ranger. Secret can do so many things. You know Secret, right?
Yeah.
They will find a way to win 2 out of 3 lanes one way or another. That being said, Alliance, because of this Monkey, they have a potential to put that Wind Ranger middle and fix this Batrider problem somehow.
Final pick.
Give me that Oracle. Yeah, it's good. I think it's good Oracle game.
Take a note out of No-Tail's book, and there we go, dude. What a goddamn prediction! Goodness gracious! I mean, we got 2 oracles in this game, I think. All right, so that's what they're going to do. So let's just have a quick look on who's playing what. FNG is indeed going to be on the oracle. S4 Bloodseeker, no big surprise there. It's more on who's the wind. Yeah, Limp going for the Wind Ranger, and Hanskin going on to the meanwhile, Team Secret, nothing out of the ordinary there. Matu on the Drow, Nisha on the Monkey King. And Yeps on the Earthshaker. So, yeah, and we're going to see it. Wow. Okay, so these are your drafts. Do you think that Oracle fixes enough? Is this a 50-50 draft now? Do Alliance have a shot? No.
I wouldn't call it like, I'm not saying that they don't have a shot. I'm saying the Oracle is good. It keeps them in the game, right? And it keeps them in the lanes and such. But in terms of drafts, I do think this Drow Ranger plus Venge is a huge problem for Alliance to deal with. That being said, if Nico Baby can get a really good start into this game, I don't think Team Secret have a whole lot of heroes that can chase them into the triangle area. And if he can get farmed enough to 2-shot people, that's how Alliance are going to win this game.
Alrighty, well, that's going to be it for the draft for game number 2. Do Alliance have it in them to draw out this series, or is it going to be yet another 2-0 for Team Secret? Well, we're going to find out very, very shortly, but they're going to try and do it off the back of this Oracle Sven combo. And, this Oracle has had a fantastic win rate in this tournament so far. I believe it lost its first game today, which is quite impressive for this hero. I think he's been played 13, 14 times now, so really, really high win percentage on this hero currently, and only starting to lose today. But I don't know. Yep. Hopefully it works out for Alliance here, because they need it.
They do. They really do. They want to push us to a game 3, and I would love to see a game 3, man. I love watching Secret play, Alliance play, and try to figure out a way out to beat Secret. That's just what all these teams are doing essentially nowadays. It's trying to find the perfect comps, the perfect strategies to beat Team Secret. That's literally what every team is working.
That's the EU region summed up basically. How do we beat Team Secret? And so far, the answer is we don't know. But maybe Alliance are starting to figure things out. We shall see as we get into game number 2 in this Best of 3 series here at the OGA Dota Pit. Alliance versus Team Secret, starting right now.
Prepare for battle.
Another thing to mention here is that the Oracle is a very, very good hero against the Monkey King as well. You can, of course, purge off the Jingu. You can disarm him when he's trying to get up the Jingu stack. So, yeah, really annoying hero for the Monkey to play into as well.
So let's take a look at the lanes. What are they planning here? Matumman is actually going to be going middle, and they're going to put the Monkey King into the safe lane to fight up against the Bloodseeker.
Drow mid, wow.
So, yeah, this is Team Secret. They will find a way to win 2 out of 3 lanes, and this is their plan right now.
Oh, an alliance going for a smoke, but it all gets revealed by Yapsor. He was ready for it, and even going in for the high five as well. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
He spoiled their plans.
Yep.
He's gonna go back to Matum, man, to collect the high five, right? No?
No high fives to
It's on
Yapsor.
cooldown.
Deserved it, though.
Sad. Yeah, he did. Definitely did.
So, Puppy moves in from the side here. I mean, they're bringing heroes over. Your Secret aren't scared of Alliance. Bringing all these heroes in. And then we start with the Fortune's End. First spell of the game cast over towards Puppy, but he's more than close enough to that tower not to be worried about anything. They're just going to make sure they grab this bounty rune here.
Matum, man, is going to be, you know, sad if he shows himself either in this lane. There's not a whole lot of lane swapping Alliance can do.
True enough. I think she's such aggressive rotation. 3 of secret heroes are starting off inside the base, which is quite amusing. So how's this mid lane going to look then? Matuman on the Drow Ranger versus Wind Ranger being played by Limp. It's the Battle of the Archers.
Yeah, I think it should be okay. It's just going to be a farm fest middle. One Ranger is going to power shot. The other one is just going to spam multi-shot. If Limp gets too aggressive middle, then you're just going to see the multi-shot come out on top of him. Just still going to hit him. Nico baby, oh, he's making his way top. He's getting sticky down up.
Yeah, it's been seen by Zai here, but there's going to be a Fortune's End thrown by FNG. I mean, could be a lot of time wasted, though, as Nico baby comes in. Hanskin joining the fight as well. Has that Crystal Nova, and Zai, all he has is the sticky napalm, and it looks like this is going to be a first blood, and it goes to Nico baby as well. Oh, I'm really glad they're actually able to get that kill onto Zai there, because if Nico baby didn't, he was just going to waste so much time moving between lanes, but he gets it, and that should mean that he's alright from not getting a couple of waves of creeps here.
Definitely. The Bat Rider is actually going to walk back bottom. He's not going to TP, because if he TPs bottom, maybe he expects the Oracle to follow him. Doesn't want that happening. So Earthshaker going to get a little bit of XP on his own. Bat's going to be slow to getting level 2. And I think this top lane is going to be okay as well. Monkey Venge versus Sven and Oracle. Actually, it's very favorable for Secret, because the Bat Rider is not laning into the Oracle.
Yeah, true enough. They've been able to dodge that one. FNG does have a TP available in 10 seconds. We'll see if they make that switch up or not. But to be honest, Oracle's okay laning into a Monkey King as well. He's good in both lanes, but yeah, I mean, the Bat Rider is going to be a bit of a threat for S4. There's not much Hanskin can do in this bottom lane either. In fact, if he does get caught out by a nice Fisher from Yapsor, then he could be in some real trouble from Zai with his sticky napalm, and later on, when he gets those levels up, the Firefly as well. But it's been a pretty weird start to the game. Meanwhile, in mid, it's a good start for Limp here. 6-0 on the Drow versus the 10-4 to Limp, so he's feeling alright as he power shots out the Rage Creep as well.
I'm mainly looking at this bottom lane for kills. Zai, they got a nice fissure here, but he's still not yet level 2.
No, he's not.
So...
that means Hanskin, well, he's still taking some heavy damage. They're actually trying to get the turnaround here. Bloodright comes through. It's a lot of damage. Right clicks are in. S4 trying to finish him off and does do exactly that. Thank you very much, Thirst Vision.
Yeah, Hanskin getting level 2 and instantly scaling up that Frostbite. Getting the Bat Rider locked down for the kill here.
Meanwhile up the top, Puffy has some spells thrown at him. He throws them right back though, and actually Nico could be in a spot of bother as in comes the Boundless Strike along with the Jingu from Nisha, just getting off a good amount of harass and a lot of heals for himself as well. Ooh, cancelling the end of that salve there, Puppy as well with that wave of terror. Doesn't feel too great for Nico, baby.
Yeah, Seeker are really good at doing this like lane pushing and then pulling thing where they just kind of play 50-50-ish for the first waves and then just get the advantage through the creeps that they pull and deny off. So top lane is not looking too hot for Mr. Sven because he can't really contest these pulls, and Oracle is going to have a tough time doing that too. He's getting gone on right now.
Oracle's taking some heavy hits here. FNG, does he have anything to stop this? All he's got is a Fortune's End, which means he can remove the Jingu from Nisha at the very least, but that's going to be about it. Can self himself up as well, so it shouldn't be too bad. Wave of Terror not available just yet. Can we have a look towards this mid lane? As we have Limp in some trouble right now. Frost Arrow's coming down along with the Fisher. Limp could be brought down here. Doesn't have the wind runner. Gets killed off by Yapsor. That was such an important rotation in from Yapsor actually. As Matumon's getting stomped in the middle lane. As you see here in the last hits, only 10 going the way of Matu and 20 on Limp. But with this rotation in, that's actually going to be a huge breath of relief from Matu.
Most definitely, and Matu is going to hit level 5 first as well. Limp actually losing a lot of creeps to the tower. It's going to set him back a little bit. Bottom, Bat Rider. Oh.
Yeah, he's getting run
Pain
down.
is here.
That's for Hanskin. Isn't enough. Oh, Fisher from Yapsor. Is it going to be enough? Zai trying to run the line with the Firefly. They need a bit more. They don't have mana for the Crystal Nova, though. And S4 doesn't look like he can do it. Bloodright comes through. Is it going to link? No. Zai just moves his way out of it, and he's actually trying to turn around to Hanskin here. He's got a couple of these napalm stacks up, but S4, he's still chasing, trying to run down the Batrider. Yapsor has got another stun available in just 1 second. Zai, surely he goes down here. He will get caught up by the Bloodright. Meanwhile, Yapsor tries to find Hanskin. Isn't able to do that, though, so it is going to be a victory for Alliance down here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, they get the kill. The only unfortunate thing is the creep wave is actually pushing into Secret, so they don't lose any creeps bottom, but Bloodseeker did lose quite a lot there. So when Bat comes bottom, he's going to get a nice, juicy double wave coming into him. He's really needed this. Zai only has 8 last hits in this lane right now because of that first blood and having to walk back bottom. It's kind of snowballed very heavily for Alliance against his Bat, at least.
Against him, yeah, but on the other side of things, Nico Baby is having an absolutely abysmal time. He's down on 11-2 and is forced back to the jungle, but he's rushed a Morbid Mask, got a singular point in Great Cleave, so he's just going to try his luck in the jungle. I'm wondering how this is going to work out for him.
Oh, you hate to see that. Level 3 carry jungling. Oh, man.
He's going to be completely denied up in this top lane. This isn't how they wanted things to go on Alliance at all.
Indeed. And I think that this has a lot to do with the Oracle pick and not actually laning into the Batrider. That's where they've gone wrong over there. And this Monkey King being played in the side lane has benefited them so much. 35 and 18, 5 minutes into the game. It feels amazing for Nisha to have such high impact already.
Is this the kind of game where Monkey King can just come through and completely carry Secret to an easy win?
I don't know about carrying to an easy win, but can definitely apply a lot of early game pressure and make himself such a big problem. Give Matua Man a lot of space to be able to farm back up, because right now Matua Man is still struggling middle. And there's a lot of pressure on his tower. Look at this 4-man rotation to the mid, 6 minutes into the game. Limp definitely made this call. He feels so strong at the moment.
Yeah, they realize how weak this Drow is and how strong Limp is. Oh, look at that power, the Shackle coming through, and now FNG on top of him as well. Matu, he might just get dropped here. They get him with the Bloodright. Fantastic stuff from Alliance. However, the rotations are coming in. Nisha's in the middle lane now. They really want to try and defend this tower, but all the time, this little siege creep has just been going to work. Alliance taking it in turns to tank the tower, keeping the siege creep alive at all costs here, because they want to bring them down the tower. Meanwhile, Hanskin will actually fall as he runs them away, but that's totally worth it for Hanskin. I mean, he's dragged the entire team away from the middle lane, and now Limp takes the tower, and just a final fuck you Shackle onto Nisha and Yapsor as they run themselves away. Maybe they'll get something here, but FNG able to dispel the Jingu Mastery, and the Disarm coming out onto him, but FNG will surely drop here as the Jingu does get popped after all. And, well, I mean, you know, you'll trade it, though. 7 minutes in, and Alliance take the middle tier 1 tower. That is fantastic.
Yeah, that is really good for them. That being said, Zai got a lot of breathing room there. So he's back up to 25 last hits. He's actually the same as the Batrider, got a lot of levels, top S4.
Oh god, he's getting low, but luckily the Bloodright does come through for him. Hanskin helping out as well. Might have given his life for this one, actually. Not quite. Just threatening with a Boundless Strike.
Bottom, Nico Baby.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, Sven thought he had a laner, though. FNG still healing him up, but in comes a Fisher, blocking him off. Nico Baby with nowhere to go will be killed off, and FNG looking to head the same way as well. A nice couple of kills for Secret in the bottom lane, so whilst they did take the mid alliance, they are making heavy losses across elsewhere on the map as Hanskin falls as well. Up at top, Nisha keeps on killing. He just can't stop.
Oh man, they took this mid-tier 1 tower with a 4-man rotation. It took them about 2 minutes, and I think because the Bloodseeker was off the map for so long, like on the side lanes, they might have let Seeker come back into the game with his Batrider. If they can't utilize this mid-tower dying and keep pressuring Secret, then maybe it just wasn't worth it here.
Puppy. Oh dear. Oh no. That's gonna be
focus fire.
To be fair, it's a pretty like light target to kill off here, considering what you could have done with the DD wind. But well, they won't be complaining about it.
Definitely. Maybe if Limp actually takes this tier 1 tower top as well.
Then comes the lasso out onto the Sven here. They're struggling to get the damage, but once that the Fate's Edict ends, they will be able to kill off Nico Baby again here. He is just having a sad, sad game, and FNG, well, he's under the tower. He's all right. Trying to drop the nukes onto Yapsor, but actually the multi-shot from the side along with the Fisher gets a kill into FNG regardless. They just baited him in beautifully.
Oh man, I feel so bad for Nico Baby. 17 last hits. 9 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Keeps getting ran at by the bat. And on top of that, FNG
no.
is like trying to hold his hand. And it's not working either.
It's not. Nico Baby actually has less net worth than Yapsor at this point in the game. That is not a sentence I expected to say this series.
Poppy.
Oh, running himself away. Luckily, he has that wand to keep himself above the thirst range, so he won't keep going for this. Trying to put some pressure on this top tier one, though.
Yeah, it's position 3 and the 2 just sitting up here for some time now. S4.
Uh-oh.
There's no lasso.
That's true, but Yapsor's here with the fissure. Does catch him just on the tail end. Zai now thinking of picking up the chase here. Puppy also with a swap, but no, they won't do it. I mean, what's the play from Alliance here? How do you secure Sven? Oh god, FNG again. Although actually, the disarm and TP away gets him out safely. Meanwhile, the top lane Puppy does go down.
I can't see your breath anymore.
Finally finishing that kill. Jeez, what a crazy laning phase. We're currently 6 and 8 at 10 minutes.
Yeah, and somehow Secret still manages to have like a 2 or 3k gold lead. And I guess that's all because of Sven, right? He's just so far behind in this game. He finally got his Mask of Madness, so he's going to be able to farm up a little bit, but maybe they have to give him a tome, because I don't know what he's going to be able to do if he doesn't have more XP.
Oh god, I don't know. I think taking the tome away from one of the supports here would just kind of gimp the fighting potential of Alliance so much. Like, they need to be able to fight to keep the map in control for this Sven. I feel like taking it away from fighting heroes could be a real risk here, but...
Top, Limp, Lasso.
Oh dear, under the tower we go, sir. Stun out from Puppy as well, and that's going to be an easy pick off for Secret. They gather the heroes at top, and they bring down Limp. That's a big hero kill as well. That's the one they want to be killing off the most here.
I can't help but feel like going back to that 6 minutes, 7 minutes catapult play where S4 rotated mid and they just surrounded that tower for so long. Like, it just doesn't seem to have been worth it, because they have not been able to pressure through mid, going to the jungles on Alliance, and this Wind Ranger has been sitting top with the Bloodseeker for like the last 4 minutes. And look at her network. She's fallen behind the Drow now, who has just been pretty much farming, and they haven't really lost anything else on Secret side anymore.
Yeah, Drow is really just chilling out on this bottom side of the map. I mean, this is where you want your carry to play. And, you know, Matu's just living the dream right now. It really is. And the team's doing a beautiful job making space. A 3k gold advantage for Secret. Alliance, they need to find a way to come back into this game right now, as they are letting it slip away from them at this point. Nisha and Matu are absolutely huge, and it feels like it's just going to be one of those games where Secret hits some timings, they switch it on, and Alliance aren't going to have the capabilities of fighting back. But still a lot of Dota to be played until that point.
They've rotated a lot of heroes top for Alliance now in Secret. I'm like, okay, sure, you want to have that many heroes there? Feel free, take the tower. We're just going to farm up right now. Get our ancient stacks here. Puppy is very happy to collect this experience. Matuma Man's like, free gold, I'll take it. And just wait for their timings. And look at Nisha as well. He's actually going for that Aghanims build. Maybe this is going to be more popularized at this point. The first item, Ags, makes you very tanky. Drops that little statue of Monkey King. Does quite a bit of damage, honestly.
Yeah, they don't mess around. We saw Mid One doing this for OG, didn't we? Was that yesterday or today? Yep. I can't quite remember.
Yeah, that was yesterday. It's very similar to like Gyrocopter Aghanims. It just makes you tanky, good stats, and then you also have this damage that just plops on out. Your opponent are not gonna really see it, you know? Yeah,
no, it's a little bit odd.
Radiant's bottom tower
I don't know how to evaluate the Ags. It just seems good. You know, little soldiers hanging out all over the place. Limp hiding in the bottom lane. Yeah, it feels like Alliance have kind of stopped dead when it comes to making plays recently.
Oh, smoke play onto Zai.
Zai, yeah, should be caught out here. The Shackle's going to get caught along with that Blood Riot, and that is a dead Bat Rider. I'll take him down. Starting to wrest control of their jungle again here. Nisha's going to clear himself out fairly promptly, I do believe. Doesn't want to stick around.
They're trying to make whatever plays they possibly can, try to kick Secret out of the bottom jungle, but while that's happening, Yapsor is just farming top.
They're smoking in, and they might find S4 here. Puppy trying to get in range for the swap, isn't able to do so. Benicia is in above. Maybe he can find something, but meanwhile, they actually drop down the Rupture onto Puppy. Puppy's going to get a D-ward, but will probably be falling here as he's forced to, well, just sit there and die, really. See you later, Puppy. But Secret, they're not deterred just yet. Matu's still taking steps forwards. FNG's being pinged out. Not too sure what they want to make happen, though. Nisha's jumping through on the tree line.
There's no Rupture. And they have a blink on the Earthshaker.
Uh-oh.
So
This might be a surprise. Let's see what happens here. They get stunned up on the sidelines. Alliance, they're a little bit grouped up right now. If Yapsol can get in time, this could be huge. Hanskin, he's the one on the back lines getting taken down by the Drought Arrows. Right clicks are in, and Hanskin is out. They will lose the Crystal Maiden, and that's going to be about it for the time being. But more importantly, Secret, they take control again off this area. And I wish I could tell you Sven was hard farming this whole time, but unfortunately, Mama Nomad didn't raise no liar. He was doing nothing.
Yeah, he was really looking for some kind of opportunity to maybe help out his allies, drop a stun or something, maybe get a kill or two, and that would bring him back into the game. But, you know, Secret are very, very smart. They don't want to have any engagements that is not favorable for them. And that Shaker, he was not able to use Echo, but that's okay. They got a smoke. They can just wait for the lanes to push out and go use Echo like that.
Yeah, just the Fisher needed for that last fight. And Alliance are probably still quite scared. FNG just sitting with S4 here as he farms up his own jungle, knowing that it's just not safe in this area. And he's actually right on top of an observer ward from the Dire. But that one is actually ticking out in 5 seconds, so not too bad.
They were not able to deward with the Oracle down here. And at this point, Alliance can't help but feel like they can only farm, right? The tier 1 tower top is dead and mid is dead, and at the same time, they're not strong enough to actually invade into the Secret jungles. So you're just gonna have to farm up and hope that Secret just makes some kind of an error in the next couple of minutes while you're just trying to complete your items on Sven. He's going for a Halberd first. Oh, wow. That's a very defensive build for Sven. And it's not gonna help him farm any faster.
It's not.
And it's pretty okay against Drought to keep her from attacking for 5 seconds. But
well, if you can reach her, I mean, it's a Drought.
Yeah, that's
You're a
true
Sven
too.
without Ags. I don't know how you're getting cast range for that, to be honest. Let's see there. Jumping onto Nisha in the middle lane, actually. The Shackle does connect along with the Blood Ride as well. He's trying to get off the ultimate, but it's not going to happen. They get the kill onto Nisha, and that's going to be a clean pick off in the middle lane for Alliance, buying themselves a bit more of that valuable space. Meanwhile, Nico's found a ban in the jungle, but that's all good.
So that's the mistake they were looking for. The big team fighting hero for Secret is dead. Now they can invade the jungle, maybe get some really good aggressive wards, and hope that Secret keep running into their vision. Oh, mid, Puppy.
Uh-oh, this isn't the neighborhood you want to be hanging out in. The swap does take him out of the Blood Riot. Meanwhile, Drow just pinging away at Hanskin, but Hanskin with the bonus armor from the freezing field. He's feeling pretty tanky, but, well, not quite tanky enough, as Matuma will finish the job. And that's a straight-up trade. Puppy for Hanskin. I think Alliance will be taking that one as it's on the enemy side of the map. Feels good. And this time, Sven has been farming the whole time, so he's making his way towards that Heaven's Halberd.
And now they got this really aggressive ward up on Alliance side. So this ward is going to do two things. One, your smokes, you have somewhere to go to. Secondly, if Secret decide to go for Roshan, they're going to be walking through that vision. So Alliance have an opportunity to actually prepare for an engagement on Roshan. So those two kills that Alliance just got actually netted them a lot of information on the map. And Puppy's like, oh, damn it, now I got to go into our jungle, drop a few sentries. I got to get this D ward because he knows there's some kind of ward here. And there it is, going to find it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was one with 40 seconds left on it. So not the highest value D ward, but still, they will bring it down. I mean, this is the strangest game. I'm actually surprised Secret are playing this one this slowly. What's stopping them from just running at this super poor Sven?
Maybe they don't really realize how poor he is, right? Like, we see the net worth, and we're like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. But Secret gotta respect the damage output from Alliance's side. They got the Oracle, who has a save. They have massive amount of magic damage. They got all these small spells with the Wind Ranger and the Bloodseeker. There's no big cooldowns on Alliance, so that also means they don't have any big weaknesses.
True enough. True enough. They can continue to defend with all their worth right now.
Yep, and the Secret don't really have any deep vision either at the moment. Either got dewarded or expired.
Zion Yapsor, the duo looking in towards mid. They have a feeling that Alliance are going to try and make the exact same play again, and they're absolutely right. They're trying to bring down this bench, but meanwhile they're wrapping around from the side. The slam comes down from Yapsor, landing onto 3, throwing the Wukong's command as well, and they are just melting. The Wind and the Oracle already taken out of the equation. S4's going to fall, and that is going to be 4 heroes dead. Secret with a beautiful setup, a beautiful prediction, and that's going to be 4 kills on the board for them. And guess where they're going? You get no bonus points for getting this one right. Into the Roche pit they charge, and Roshan will not be standing a chance against this Matu or Nisha.
That was so beautiful. They baited Puppey out so perfectly. Great Echo Slam. No hesitation at all from YapzOr. All the follow-up is there. Matuman even going for that Blink Dagger so he can position himself better in the fights to get those perfect multi-shots and Gust. Oh, that was so nice to watch. It's very rare that you see teams baiting out heroes nowadays. They're most of the time just constantly attacking, but Secret, they do it so perfectly.
They do it old school, and it works out perfectly for them. Goodness gracious. A lot of patience being shown from Secret this game, but with plays like that, it makes it feel all worth it as they gain an 8k gold advantage. Aegis in the hands of the Monkey King as well. My god, you gotta be shaking if you're Alliance right now.
Why you gotta make aggressive plays when you can just bait your opponents?
Yeah.
Win team fights that way instead.
I mean, is this... Oh, hold on. They're actually going for something here. They're going for FNG.
No
Yeah,
FNG.
Lim's trying to come around the backlines and finish on Nisha, but Nisha's the one with the Aegis, so I'm not quite sure that's the greatest play from him as YapzOr gets on top, stuns him up, slowing him down. They're on top of him with the flames as well, blasting him around, and Limp cannot get away from this. Meanwhile, a couple of spells being thrown in the way of Zai, but Zai, he's feeling okay about life. He's just going to hang around on this cliff for a bit and blink himself away. And that's going to put an end to that engagement.
FNG went in for the ward and the sentry, and he just got caught out. He's the one person on the Lion side that cannot die first. He needs to be saving people and getting that counter initiation off of that. So this mid tower is surely just dead. I'm not entirely sure what Lions are they're actually going to take this fight.
Well, they put the silence up onto 2, and Nico Babe with the God Strength trying to just tear through a couple of heroes, but meanwhile Hanskin's actually been killed off in the backlines by Nisha. He is well truly in the back, and now lasso out onto FNG. That is pretty damn good from Zai. FNG cannot really do much here. He might survive and get off the ultimate, but no, he gets himself killed off. Meanwhile, Nisha just bullying Nico Baby. There's not much S4 can do about this as Nico just gets controlled up and killed off. Limp comes in from the side trying to make something happen. Venomous Strike will miss, but Limp just runs himself away with the wind run and will survive this one, but unfortunately Nico Baby was not quite so lucky as Secret start barreling down the middle lane and start to pressure down this tier 2 tower. This is the aggression we were waiting for. This was the switch which we were waiting for Secret to flip, and they are doing it, and Alliance are starting to crumble.
Yeah, this has been the big factor for teams. As soon as they get the Aegis, they just go online, just keep playing aggressively. They don't stop. And Alliance, very questionable defense there for them. Wind Ranger was still like 15 seconds away, and the most you were going to get out of that fight was just a bench kill. You don't have a whole lot of damage available without this Wind Ranger alive.
And let's be real here, Venge kills are like worth so little. I mean, even compared to other position 5s, Venge is just worth nothing because of that Vengeance aura, the illusion which pops up.
Bottom Zai gonna get ruptured up.
Yeah, that's TP from YapzOr. He's actually going straight into the slam. Only really catches out the Crystal Maiden, however, but it will still be a kill for Secret instead of a kill for Alliance. So making the trade once more. Anisha already chasing, running after Limp. She's already popped the Wind Run here, so it could be a real opportunity for Nisha just to solo the Wind Ranger right here. There is going to be a Blood Right thrown onto Nisha. She has got to get herself away. Wind Run available in just 1 second. I'm going to use it now, but meanwhile YapzOr goes for the fissure. Is that going to block off Limp? It actually does, but they don't know that. And Secret, they're actually considering getting themselves away now as they're getting a little bit carried away, perhaps. Alliance are ready for this. There's heroes wrapping in from behind. They're picking out Puppey. But in they go, stunned straight out onto the Monkey King, but they don't want to fight this one. But unfortunately, Nico Babe has actually been walled off by the Shaker right now, as in comes Wukong's command and the lasso. They're just dragging Nico Baby away from his team. FNG can just about reach him to budge it off, but doesn't want to pop the ultimate. Will pop the ultimate onto Sven, just about saving him. Meanwhile, that Monkey King jumping into the front lines here. I mean, he does have the Aegis, and he kills off Hanskin. Limp and Hanskin already dead. Nico Baby pops the ultimate, pops the God Strength, can't really find a target, trying to jump on YapzOr, but Maltu's just pewing away, slowing him down, cutting him up as a lose S4 as well, and there's the damage coming now on to Nico Baby. Limp running around in circles, trying to get something, anything out of this fight, but there is nothing to be gained. Secret are in control, and they take down another 5 heroes. Oh dearie me, I mean, there is just nothing which Alliance can do this game, it feels. What's really left in the tank for them? How desperate is this game?
Oh, that was a dieback from Limp as well. I mean, they're just trying to fight their way back into this game. They know they cannot farm their way back. So Secret, though, they're so smart. They're always waiting for that perfect opportunity, always baiting Alliance into a little small concave, and then they jump them as soon as they get all their spells back up. And it just feels like Alliance are just constantly getting outplayed. And this Sven, such a big liability in this draft, especially laning into that Monkey King, just was not able to accomplish anything in this game.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't expect him to do much, and unfortunately Nico Baby's done even less than that. It's such a rough Sven game. The draft, the lanes, everything just didn't really work out as Puppey gets the swap back here. This should be a kill onto him, in fact, but he's still staying alive, but he will eventually get dropped, and Hanskin survives. Maybe Alliance can find something from this. I mean, they got the Rupture out onto Matu, but it now runs out, getting not a whole lot done, and Matu actually has himself the Blink Dagger on the Drow, so very elusive hero to bring down.
Oh, very aggressive Rupture. I mean, swap from Puppey.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Normally, he actually values his life a lot more than that. But
this time, though. Meanwhile,
he realizes there's so far
Zai is seen, but no Rupture available on S4 means that he's going to be able to fly himself away. The Batrider is unconcerned. Alright, Alliance. So, unfortunately, the spend thing doesn't seem to be working out so great. The fighting, the buybacks, also not working out so hot. What's the next plan?
You gotta keep fighting. There's no other way. You gotta like get some vision up, maybe camp some area that Secret might just walk into, and get out of position, get a kill, snowball that into something more. It's pretty much your only option.
He's going for solo right now. He's dragging back the wind. Puppey's making his way over to help him out, but Lint's actually considering just jumping onto Zai, but he actually gets disarmed by his teammates, so the focus fire's not going to do a whole lot, but probably for the best. Keep him safe and sound.
Yeah, he really wanted to use that lasso value with the Arcane Rune and get some reaction out of Alliance, and he does so with FNG TP in bottom. So they're a little bit split on the map at the moment for Alliance.
Limp once again being seen at mid. They might be tempted by this. Windrun coming out. Puppey, he's got the swap, but he's not in range for it. Whew. I only had that keen optic.
Yeah, he instantly just swaps the Nether Shell for the keen optic right there. He's like, oh, why am I holding this item?
Why is he holding the Nether Shell?
It's pretty good. I mean, it gives you magic resistance against this Power Shot, Nova, Oracle.
True enough, true enough.
But, quite good to tank yourself up. How's the Sven looking? Wow, Blink Dagger. Okay, that's the poor man's Aghanims right there.
That is, isn't it? That is very much a poor man's Ags this game around. And he pops a God Strength. They're looking to go for something here. The Doe is going to be onto the Monkey King, but Monkey King with the Lotus Orb actually reflects the stun back onto the Sven. And now he's in a real pickle. He's trying to run himself out. Meanwhile, Lasso comes out onto FNG, bringing him down. And the slam comes in from Yapsel on 2-3. Well, they will take down the backlines onto Hanskin. Limp trying to do something, but he's going to get killed off eventually here, I believe. A right click from Puppey will do the job. And it looks like Alliance are going to be in a real sticky situation here, as S4 is going to get run down by Nisha and Yapsor as well here. They are on top of him, and he will die. That's going to be 4 heroes dead on the side of Alliance. Secret are on the high ground, taking the base, and I don't think there's anything left in the tank for Alliance here. Some scrambled defenses might be attempted, some cooldowns, death cooldowns are coming, but they're just too good on the side of Secret. They are too good, they are too farmed, and they are in control of this game, and they are not going to let it go.
Yeah, what a symphony of spells from Team Secret. That was just so beautiful to watch. And Yapso just never disappoints on this Earthshaker. From that Lotus Orb into that Blink Echo on 3 heroes. The only thing going for Alliance is that their tier 2 towers are still up. So they got like maybe one more engagement left in them.
Alright. Maybe it's not that bad yet, but with a 25k gold advantage, a comeback is, well, it's not really on the cards for Alliance. But you know what? This team will never give up. They will try till the last breath. Let's see what they can find here. Nisha's going to pop the smoke on the backlines, finds FNG. Hello, sir. How is it going? Multi-shot through as well, and 2 heroes are just removed from existence. Where did they go? Oh, God. The attempt was made, and the attempt was very quickly failed. As Nisha comes in with the BKB, Puppey going with the swap as well. Hanskin's going to be the target as they try and take him down. Despite only tanky for a Crystal Maiden. Nisha struggling to finish the job, thinking about popping the Wukongs, but no, he's going to chill on the high ground. It's Zai who's going to go after him, but a blink away from Hanskin actually keeps him safe. Pretty cheeky, and now actually Zai could be in some trouble. Puppey goes for the swap, gives his life for his offlaner, and Zai will just about survive this one despite S4's best intentions. The rest of the team try and deal with the tier 2 tower, and S4 runs into Nisha here, but in comes the Fisher into the Wukongs as well. Oh no, S4, he's got nowhere to go. Meanwhile, Hanskin dies to Drow on the backline. She's just in right now, controlling them up, and in the front, well, S4 trying to run past an angry Drow, but this Drow ain't gonna let that happen too easily. Meanwhile, Nico Baby blinks forward, trying to find Zai. Not gonna happen. He's gonna die as well. 3 heroes dead once again from Alliance as the Wind Ranger respawns without any teammates. and is tasked with defending this high ground. Well, that is a hard task
Radiant's
indeed, and
top
Zai's
tower
already
is
looking
under
for it with his
attack.
Blink Dagger and this Force stuff. He is ready for anybody who takes a misstep forward here.
Oh boy, they are
Radiant's
at
top tower
1k
has
gold advantage per minute. And there it is.
Oh, there's a lasso. Yeah, they call it. They call it. There's nothing left for the side of Alliance. It is going to be the 2-0 from Secret. Alliance have failed to take down the Goliaths once more, and Team Secret confirm their spot in the grand finals, as if it were ever in doubt. Man, I mean, Alliance brought some good ideas to game number 1. Unfortunately, they didn't quite have the same success in game number 2, but they didn't take either of them anyway. I mean, damn, that was looking real hot from Team Secret. What do you do against this team, Theben?
I think Alliance really put themselves in a pickle. We talked about how you need a better draft in Team Secret to even stand a chance against them, right? They're going to outplay you in every opportunity they get. Oh, and look at the score, by the way. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that, but it's a shout out to me there.
1-4-3. It's a sign, guys. It's a sign. Get Theben at your event.
Yeah, this Sven pick, I think it was just a huge liability for Alliance. They had the last pick that carry, and we also talked about how this Sven had to snowball, had to get soul farmed to be able to two-shot Secret's hero so he doesn't get kited, and he just had the most terrible laning stage and had to play from behind.